Hey there, it's Elizabeth, and welcome back to another Ramble session on a Monday. I hope y'all are doing well. I hope you can hear me all right and all that jazz. Okay, trying to figure out these headphones still. And let me just see if somebody just tried to. Nope. Okay. All right. We're all good. All right. I hope y'all had a great week. We had, and a lovely weekend as well. We had a very busy because why? Because my son got married. Yes, he did. And we went down to his place last week. This past Monday, a week ago. We went down there and trying to, help wherever we could help. And it was beautiful. It was absolutely beautiful. So, what I'm going to do today, I guess, is go through I'll show you some pictures of the handsome bride or handsome groom and beautiful bride, and go through that. And then I'll go through some of the goodie bags she had for everybody. These were from some of the flowers from her bouquet that I plan on probably drying out more and laminating and putting in my book. Here's a little thank you. So cute. And then this is the bag that I took, and ask me if I used anything in it. Ask me if I did anything in it. That answer would be a big fat nope. So, but we're going to unpack it. So at least you guys can see what I took with me, even though I didn't use it. But the typical thing that I take with me. So let's just get to the fun part. My son got married on Friday afternoon. And there they are. Aren't they beautiful? They're so cute. Oh, it was fun. It was fun. It was hectic. There they are. She was wearing Doc Martens. He was wearing Doc Martens, and my daughter was wearing Doc Martens. And there are the three of us. So cute. And there are the four of us. And my daughter officiated. And daughter, son. So beautiful. Yes, a beautiful time was had by all. And so these are the little goodie bags she had on the table. So of course, yes, I'm going to use the stuff. But anyway, the ceremony was absolutely beautiful. They both looked great. What was funny is that, not really funny, but I guess some people think it's good luck. But this I saved. Anyway, let me get through one story before telling the other. So, let me tell you, okay? So my husband and I had a hotel room, and because they just had a lot of wedding stuff at their house, and my son's house isn't all that huge, and so we just didn't want to burden them. So we and our dog stayed in a hotel room, and so just like 5 minutes from his house. And so anyhow, that our room is what she used as her bridal suite, right? So my daughter, my new daughter-in-law, and myself, well, of course, the bride, like the bride being my new daughter-in-law. And yeah, we went to the hotel after we had gone to the venue, I guess you can call it. It was out, they actually had their ceremony out at work. I know it sounds odd, but work has like a picnic area, and they have this huge cheeky hut, humongous cheeky hut. And so everything worked out perfectly well. And so we had gone out there earlier in the day and tried to finish setting up some things. And then my husband, our son, and my daughter's boyfriend went out there, like they were out there an hour earlier with like the food and ice and all that stuff. And then her family was there early as well to help, finish setting up and get everything perfect before, the guests arrived and all that kind of stuff. And so meanwhile, at the bridal suite, I was ironing a dress for my daughter, and she was doing the bride's makeup, and we were working on a bouquet and doing all sorts of things. The sky opened up, and it was just pure thunderstorm, just raining cats and dogs, right? So we get her all ready. I pull the car around under the portico, And we got her stuffed in the car and drove her out there, and it was pouring the whole way out there, and it was only like 20 minutes from the hotel to get to, the picnic area. And I was like, okay, it's supposed to be good luck. If it rains on your wedding day, we're all going to be fine. They can start without us, because we were running a little bit behind, and only very slightly. And so by the time we get out there, and we were able to pull up right under the cheeky hut. And so she didn't get wet or anything like that, because you can't have a wet bride, on her wedding day. And so, so by the time we got out there, it had stopped raining. It was not steamy. It was warm. I will tell you that it was warm, but it was so nice. It was really nice. And like I said, my daughter officiated, and a lot of our side of the family was there. They traveled, there were people that traveled from, well, her family and my family, or yeah, her family and my family. They traveled from Arizona, from Michigan, from Tennessee, from Georgia, and from Central Florida, so there were a lot of people, out of town people, as well as friends, from where they work and everything like that. And it was just beautiful. It turned out beautiful. It was extremely informal, which is what they wanted, and it was great. It was memorable, and I think, they really enjoyed themselves. And then my daughter, as a surprise to her brother, got a hotel room in this really like swanky, hotel up in the city. And so one night stay, because of course, everyone has to go back to work and blah 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 on Monday. But yeah, and so I guess when she booked it, she must have said, that it's for my brother and his new wife. They're getting married, whatever. So my son and his wife get to the hotel, and he texts my daughter. He's like, "What did you do?" Because apparently the hotel upgraded them to a suite. So they had this like luxurious, night away, and it was nice. And it was right across the street. She booked it because it's also right across the street from their favorite Indian restaurant. And so it just all worked out swimmingly. It all worked out swimmingly, and everything was great. So in the little goodie bag, in here's a little votive candle, and she put all of these things together. In here, I think, is like little chocolates and this little key. The key to happiness is love and the ability to open a bottle. So that's cute. I think my dad and his wife had this as well. I'm pretty sure. But oh, there's another with love sticker. So cute. Little bubbles, because you don't throw rice anymore or anything like that. So little thing of bubbles to blow bubbles with. These are I'm not sure if you open the packet or if you just stick this in, but it's a Let Love Grow, and it's little seeds in there. So super cute. Little coaster with a bee on it. And then they had a table with like a bunch of Polaroid cameras, and film. They had purchased film so that any of the guests, they could pick up a camera and just go walk around and take a bunch of Polaroids. So that was cute. I'm going to use that as a tag or something like that. So that was that. And we had a wonderful, wonderful week with them. My son was on, what was he on? He was on peak shift. So we didn't get to see him very much during the week because he was working. But we went over to their house. My daughter lives with them. So we went over there and had time with our sweet daughter, and she cooked dinner for us every night. And it was just very nice. We had a very nice time. It was very busy. It was very hectic. Not going to lie. I'm glad that everything went so well. I am thankful. I'm grateful. I'm also thankful and grateful that it is now over. Yeah, weddings are a stressful beast, let me tell you what. And even the non-traditional, or I don't want to say more simple, because there was a lot that went into the planning of this. And that's another thing. I really commend my son and his wife, because they did the lion's share of, the table and chair rentals, and the putting together of the goodie bags, and the, arranging the speaker, and arranging, just all that stuff. My husband and I took care of the food for them, but whew, it was a lot, and because it wasn't a venue, so to speak, like we were the ones who went out there like the day before, like her family and our family went out there collectively and, got all the tables set up, all the chairs set up, then we went out the next day, got all the tablecloths put on, the centerpieces, all that kind of jazz, right? So it was extremely stressful, but in a good way. And, yeah, it was just beautiful, 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 beautiful. And she made a beautiful, beautiful bride. Okay, so let's see, because I didn't show you what I did pack, I'll show you what I'm unpacking from my bag. So of course my ruler, everyone has to have a ruler. I did take a sketch pad because I had every intention of sketching while I was there. These are old ones that I did just watercolor things, right? And then like that. But I did want to do some sketching. Never got around to it. No, I did not. And I even brought this book right here to help me. This botanical line drawing, it's by Peggy Dean. I got it from, let's see, let's just get you in the center here, shall we? Yeah, by Peggy Dean, and I marked a bunch of different things, like just very simple black and white flowers. And what I don't know where I put it now. Oh, jeez. It's in my, I know I showed you last week, but like I want to do just some very simple florals, right? On like book text and either paint them with acrylic paint or just make marks on the page and then just draw it, or paint the page and then draw it in black or whatever and then cut it out. Yeah, just as a little embellishment to put on a page. I really like doing that. I used to do it often before. Like this is just beautiful to me. Just beautiful, and they're just very simple. And I really like this book as well because it goes step by step. First you put these squiggles, then you put these other squiggles, then you draw the petals, then you draw these petals. It's very easy to follow along. So had every intention of doing that. Did I do it? No, I did not. Is it okay? Absolutely. Absolutely it's okay. I'll do it some point, right? I'll do it at some time. Then we had the Town and Country, and here's my baggie that I was going to fussy cut images. Did I? Nope. No, I did not. Okay. It's okay. It's all right. Okay, pencil case or pen case, right? This I just got at Dollar Tree. Scissors, glue, more glue. You never can have enough glue. And then, my pens, my ballpoint pens, and then also my Pigma Micron. That's what I used to do my drawings because they're waterproof. It's archival ink and it's permanent. And so that's what I like to do my drawings with. So we have that. What else? I was going to show you something else and I totally forgot. Okay, I took this. This is from Happy Mail. So I had these, right, to use. And then this right here it's actually, this was from Happy Mail years ago. We did it was a flow journal swap. So fun, so fun. I still have this little journal. All the innards have been used in some way or another. I could actually, this is a pocket here, I could actually make a tiny little journal out of this. Isn't that adorable? So stinking cute. But anyway, I used it to house a bunch of my just loose leaf or loose notepad papers, right? Because that's what I like to use in my journaling. So I had that, and that just goes neatly like that. And then now, when now that I'm home, I just store this right in the front of my notepad box. That's just where it lives. So we had that. And then I also brought my faith-based stickers, and this was from Happy Mail as well. I really love this book, and so I wanted, just in case. Okay, let's see what else I have in here. I brought, of course I brought the journal. Did I do anything in it? Nope. I did not even open the journal. I did open the journal, that's a lie. I did have the wonderful, what are you doing, Elizabeth? I did have the wonderful opportunity to go over to my crafty bestie's house, and it was so much fun, and I wish I had had so much more time because I could spend, I mean, the two of us could just spend hours and hours and hours together just chatting away, and it was way too short a time. I think I was only over there for like an hour and a half. I saw her her little craft room that her husband put together, and we, you know, she shared her journals that she's been making. I shared this journal, and I gave her a bag of goodies, you know, that I collected for her journal making. And she also, I'll show you at the end, she loves, of course, who doesn't, right? Who does not like going to thrift stores, garage sales, or flea markets, okay? Well, she loves it too. And there is one that it was very close to, well, not like very close, but was close to the house that we used to live in. And I think I had been there like one time, but she says that she goes all the time and she finds all sorts of fun stuff in this. And one time she was there, this lady had a bin of like a bazillion and one handkerchiefs. Hello. And yeah, so she gave me a whole bunch, you know. So that was very, very sweet and kind of her. And if I ever, well, I shouldn't say if, I know I'm going to be down there again. So when I go down there again, I'm definitely going to try to, if I'm there on a weekend, I'm definitely going to try to go to that flea market, and see what I can find. I don't know. I mean, let's just face it, folks. I don't need anything. Okay. I am in need of not one single thing. Ugh. But anyway, this I brought, which is faith-based Happy Mail that I received, and I wanted to, plus other papers and things like that, like, you know, in here, other papers and things. So I brought that just in case. And then my daughter-in-law gave me these that she wasn't going to use anymore, and I was like, girl, take those. Well, not this one. This one she can't take back, but I said, girl, take those back. That's money, you know, if you're not going to use them. But she insisted, so I said, okay, I will use them for something. And then let's see what else I shoved in here. Just this stuff. This is just, you know, the coffee things that you get. My husband got these and brought them up for me. He's so sweet. And then my yogurt that I had, this was actually from my daughter's house. They didn't have this at the hotel. They had yogurt, but not this yogurt. My daughter gave it to me because I eat yogurt every morning. And then this little thing here, you know. And then of course you can't, you know, sorry if there's a glare, but you can't leave these little sleeves behind. They make great little pockets or whatever, you know. So that. And then what else? Oh, this, and it was so funny. Oh, here's our little, you know, key card thing, whatever. So that goes there. I had brought here is my little trash container. This idea I got from Sweet Allison at AJ's Inspired Life. And I have it, this stays in my travel bag. It always stays in my travel bag. So before I left, I'll tell you about this in a minute. Okay, so, and then I also had these markers just in case, which I, again, didn't use any of the stuff. Didn't use any of it. Didn't even open the bag, okay? Did not even open the bag. Let's see what else we have in here. Post-it notes, a stapler, more Post-it notes, my small glue thing. Gotta have that. A little baggie of ribbons and such in the event, you know, that I was going to use that. And a pencil, okay? The pencil, I only have, what, can you imagine? I only have one pencil, so I can't just leave it in the bag. Okay, now the bag is empty, so there we go. So that's everything I brought, and that's everything I did not use, okay? It's just the way it goes, you know? Again, I'm still not, I'll be honest with you, I'm still just not in the mood to journal, you know? Let me finish telling you, I'll get on with that. I'm not complaining. Don't get me wrong. I'm not complaining. I know everybody goes through it. I go through it every single year. It's this year, it's been, you know, extra special, if you know what I mean. So, yeah. Anywho, I was thinking about these because I got these. These are vintage hankies, right? Aren't they beautiful? And so I thought, oh, we need hankies, So I took them down, and I was gonna press them, wash them by hand and press them, down there. And then I ended up going to my girlfriend's house, and she ended up giving me, about, I don't even know, 10 to a dozen hankies. So I'll get into those in a minute. But yeah, so then I ended up not needing them, right? And then guess what happens? We are about, like, I don't know, probably maybe 5 minutes down the road on the way to the wedding ceremony. And I was like, oh, I cannot believe I forgot the hankies. I was going to give my son, a handkerchief to put in his pocket, A, because it was hot as Hades, and B, just in case he cried. And then I wanted to give my daughter-in-law one, and I'll show you. No, I won't, because I did give it to her, but it was after the fact. I wanted to give my daughter-in-law one, in case she needed it, right? No, totally forgot them. I had washed them by hand and ironed them, had them sitting right where they were putting their makeup on, for crying out loud. Do you think I picked them up? No, I did not. No, I did not. Oh my word. Yeah. But I mean, let's be honest. If that was like the only thing, you know what I mean? Like, other than that, the day was perfection. Okay, so we can live without a hanky. It's not that big of a deal, But anyway, so all this stuff, let me just scooch this stuff over. Yeah, so I don't know. Well, like I said, I just have not been in the mood. And to go along with that, I have, however, I'll do a little bit of an update with me. I have regained a lot of my energy, which is fantastic. Kind of, more or less back to my old self, if you will. Tomorrow, I am definitely going to start back to walking. So tomorrow, it's back up at 5 a.m., alarm set at 5 a.m. And I'm going to try to, walk as far as I can walk. The only thing that's really bothering me medically, let's just say, or physically, let's just say, is my rib cage, where I had my lung surgery. And that was back, June. So June, July, August, September, 3 whole months ago, I had that surgery. And I am still either numb or very, very sore, or I get like a stitch if I bend a certain way, it like really smarts. So it's getting better, but the process is so slow, and I am not the most patient of people, right? And so that's pretty annoying. But I mean, if that's the worst of it, you know what I'm saying? I'll take it. I'll be grateful for it. And trust me, I do take it, and I am grateful for it. So no worries about that here. I have no complaints. Hashtag no complaints. I was just so thrilled that I was able to be with my son on his wedding day, that we were all able to share his special day together. So I'm so truly thankful for that. And, the mojo will return when the mojo wants to, all right? And I'm not going to force it. The only thing is, and I'll be completely honest with you, is that I am unfortunately, I'm getting into the habit, and I think I told you this before. I'm getting sorry, didn't mean to bump you. I'm getting in the habit of becoming more sedentary than I think I've ever been in my life, frankly. But yeah, I'm just a lot, and I'm not liking it at all, I just have to say, not liking it. Oh, I should have had a different background for this, but oh well. Gosh, I don't know what I can do about that. I don't have anything right here in front of me, and I'm all hooked up, and oh gosh, I should have thought this through, huh? Oh well, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do because all I have right here is white. Okay, we're just gonna forge ahead, shall we? I don't even know what I was saying. Oh, sedentary. Yeah, I can't just sit on the couch and scroll. I can't do it anymore. And I want to not force myself obviously to come in here because that's not fun either. I don't want to force myself to do anything. But I've got to get back onto a routine. I just have to because I do not function well when I am not in a routine. And I do not want to get into and get stuck in a routine of doing nothing, but sitting and scrolling or sitting in front of the TV or sitting anywhere, quite frankly, so yeah, I need to get back into the swing of things. Yeah? Oh, I thought my husband was calling me. Yeah, I really, really need to get back in the swing of things. And as far as my ribs go, I think that is going to be what's most helpful. Me to be active again and for me to be walking daily and stuff like that. I also have not been into my Bible study at all. I'm very behind in that, and that's okay. The being behind part is okay. It is the part about not being in the Word on a daily basis that is no bueno for me. So yeah, that also goes into my daily morning routine, which is getting up, having my coffee, going for my walk and listening to the Bible study, then coming home and doing my Bible study, and then working in my room for a little bit and yada, 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 right? So I really need to try to work on that, guys, because what I'm doing now is not working for me. So yeah. And yeah, I don't even know where my journal is now. Yeah, in my journal, we're past the middle of September already, and I literally have done nothing in here. I've decorated a few things. This is exactly what you saw last time. I've decorated these, right? And you saw I had a journal with me video, right? And this stuff here, right? That's it. That's it, folks. That's it. The third. And I have no journaling in here at all, right? Now, don't never fear because there's always this book, which I need to get another one of these. I think I got this at TJ Maxx, so I'm gonna have to find like a Marshalls or a TJ Maxx around here. See if I can find another one for 2024 because I really enjoyed using this. I have to say, I really did. It's got the notes of the day, right? So yeah, there's the story on that. Now on to what my girlfriend gave me. She was like, oh, when I was telling her about the handkerchief, she's like, oh my goodness, I have a whole bin full, I tell you. And yes, she did. So she just she just yanked out a whole bunch of them. She was like, here. So this one is Japanese motif. I'm not sure I don't know if this is like rayon. I don't know. Some of these you can definitely tell that they're vintage and some you cannot tell, right? So there's that. But this is a Japanese motif, and that's very pretty. I was like, oh, my daughter's boyfriend is part Japanese. She was like, oh, here, have the Japanese one. You know what? Maybe I'll do this. This is a bigger one, and so there we'll have like a more solid surface, maybe. Isn't that pretty? I think it's pretty, and also I could draw these flowers, or the leaves, use these leaves and draw, some leaves. Wouldn't that be pretty, right? So I don't know. And tell me in the comments, what do you guys do with your handkerchiefs? Do you cut them up? Do you mind cutting them up? Do you save them? Do you use the whole thing in a journal? Do you not? I don't know. I'm torn. I have to tell you, I am torn. Yes, torn. This is a beautiful linen one. Smudgy, dirty, I don't care. with beautiful crochet along the edging here. I don't know what that's called. Picot maybe or something. I don't know. I mean, I crochet, but I don't know all the terms and everything. But beautiful. Look at this one. Let me see. This one is so pretty. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Like, I couldn't cut that up. Oh, and it's got crochet on it as well. So beautiful. Just gorgeous. Like, I don't know that I can cut these up. I don't know. Let me know. Let me know in the comments what you do with them. But like, if you don't cut them up or if you don't use them and you just hoard them, like I plan on doing for the next, I don't know, 5 years, then like what, like what do you do with them? You just stick them in a drawer to be forever forgotten? That doesn't seem right either. Let's see how this one goes. I don't even know how this one goes. I guess it goes this way. But see, isn't that pretty? So beautiful. So beautiful. And then this one has this on it. Isn't that gorgeous? The one that I had planned on giving my daughter-in-law was because her colors were green and yellow. And I had seen, or my girlfriend gave me a hanky that had a border of white daisies with a yellow center and green leaves all the way around. It was so beautiful. I was like, oh my gosh, I can't wait to give this to her for her wedding day. Well, that didn't happen until after, but oh well. And this is beautiful. This is linen as well, but look at that with a very light blue, just beautiful motif there, floral motif. So pretty. I'm so thankful for my crafty Bessie. I told her, I said, girl, you got to come up and please, please come spend the weekend with me so we can craft our weekend away. And we have a lot of like thrift stores, and she's very familiar with the area too. Our husbands used to work up here. And yeah, so we're all familiar with the area and everything. But anyway, look at this one with the eyelet. Is that what it's called? Eyelet? Scalloped edge, but eyelet trim, whatever. I might even put this like on my hutch or something. I don't know. It's very pretty. This one is absolutely gorgeous, stains and all. Okay, it's just, look at that. Oh, that's just so beautiful. It would look, I mean, I have to admit, to like cut it here, it would look beautiful on the cover of a journal, but I can't do it right now. I don't know. I just have to sit and stare at it and pet it for a while. And then these, I don't know if these are vintage or not. I'm not really sure. I don't know how to tell, but they're pretty nonetheless, right? Pretty nonetheless. And then this one here, this would look pretty on like an autumn journal, wouldn't it? With these colors, they're like oranges and yellows and browns. That would look really pretty on that, on like an autumn type. This pink one, I've got to love this one because it's pink, wouldn't you know? And then this one is vintage for sure with its stains and all. Isn't that gorgeous? That's so pretty with these red flowers. So beautiful. And then this one is the last one. Isn't that pretty? The pink in the center with the green and yellow with the lace sewn on. So pretty. Just so pretty. And I don't know if like somebody, I'm not sure if it's hand done or it looks like this is a zigzag stitch is what it looks like. So it looks like somebody did this, on their own, like just took a regular hanky and then sewed on maybe this trim on the side. Nonetheless, it's beautiful, and all of them are just beautiful. And I'm so thankful, like I said, to my crafty bestie who I miss immensely. And what she and I need to really do is, and it might motivate the both of us. Well, she doesn't need motivation at the time, I don't think, but I do. What might motivate me is, of course, we've talked about, and I've done this with other crafty friends as well, just, FaceTime them. You know what I mean? FaceTime them. And I know she's home all day, or most days, she's at home, and her girls work and everything. So she, is spending her time in her craft room too. So why not spend it together on FaceTime and craft together, you know? So yeah, I think I'm gonna try to maybe do that at some point this week. Tomorrow I go to the hospital to get my port. Something is messed up with my port. I don't know. They can't draw blood from it, so it's clogged or something. I'm not really sure, but yeah. So got to do that tomorrow, and I don't think we have anything the rest of the week. I don't think. I'm not really sure. So, and then in a few weeks, my husband, we have to drive like 2 hours from here. He's gonna have a procedure done. He's got something going on in his like small intestine. So I don't know what's up with that, but hopefully good news. I don't know. So yeah, he'll be having that in a few weeks. But otherwise, we had just a lovely, lovely week spending time with our beautiful children, and we are so thrilled with our lovely, the addition of our lovely daughter. Oh, she's so cute. And my son is like, he's like 6'4" and big. He's a big boy. And in fact, my daughter is 5'9". Okay, my daughter's 5'9", and look, she comes up to like his cheek, right? But at any rate, yeah. But his wife, and she was wearing Doc Martens as well, but like they were higher, higher ones. And she probably like comes up to his shoulder, maybe, if she's lucky. I don't know. She's a little wisp of a thing, and she's beautiful, and we love her, and we love him, and we're just so thrilled with this special addition to our family. And it was a wonderful, wonderful week, and a lovely ending to the week with their nuptials. And yeah, we had just a great time. So thank you all for sharing your time with me, and I will wish you all a great week, rest of your week, and a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. And yeah, I think that's it. If you have any questions or anything, leave them below. I'm hoping to put out some more videos as well. Cross your fingers, guys, cross your fingers. So yeah, have a great time. Have a great time. Like, Elizabeth, who are you talking to? Oh, my word. My brain, guys, excuse me. I thank you for sharing your time with me. I know time is precious, and I really, really appreciate that you choose to spend it with me. So, without further ado, talk to y'all soon. Bye for now.